You will always have enough to invest, okay? Welcome to a Money One-on-One episode, and before I go in detail about different types of ways to invest as far as financial independency and different niches and different things like that, I just want to start on this part. You will always have enough to invest. Now, why am I saying this? The reason for this is because there are a couple of my friends who are like, there's no way I'm able to invest right now because I'm not really making that much money. I can't invest because I don't have hundreds of thousands of dollars, and making all those different excuses. I can't invest in real estate. I don't have that kind of capital. And basically, you're saying you don't have enough to invest. Now, if you know the story of Warren Buffett, right, one of the greatest investors, if you know any story of any kind of great investor, they never started with $1 million or $1 billion. They actually usually start with hundreds of dollars or even less than that, right? I'm pretty sure, if I recall well, in one of the Warren Buffett documentaries, it took him 3 years or so to save up like $125, and that was way back then. $125 was a lot of money to buy his first stock. So at his age, I think he was about 11 years old, something like that, when he started, investing in companies. He necessarily did not let his choices of investment stop him at a very young age, and also limited with capital. Now, if you are an adult, or even if you're a teenager, or even whatever it might be, you still do have some kind of capital, some kind of leverage to invest. Investing does not necessarily mean it's always money. You can always invest your time, and here's why. Right now, if you don't have, let's say you don't have enough money to invest, right? It's understandable. That happens, right? Everyone usually starts there. But you can invest your time into learning how to invest so that when you do have the money, right, when you have the capital, you actually make an informed decision. So your hard-earned money does not just go to waste because you decided just to not care about learning. When you got, I don't know, $1,000 or $100, you invested in something and then you blew the money, and now you have a bad taste in your mouth about investing. So that's why I want to make this video on Money One-on-One episode, before we go into more detailed types of niches and investments, that don't let the mentality of you don't have enough money to start investing, okay? Because at the end of the day, you will never start until you start. It's a very simple thing. You will never actually start or be in the race if you never actually started. So as an investor, start today. Even if it's like $5, even if it's buying a small percent of something, even if it's just going on YouTube, going on Google, learning how do you look at company portfolios so you know how to invest in their stocks, those different things. Like Warren Buffett is good at investing in companies because he knows how to read the books. He knows how to read the numbers. He knows how to see this company is going to grow. They have good yearly returns. They have good yearly growth, and they're going to be launching this product in the market. It's a great investment. Compared to a person who's like, I like that name. I've seen that company somewhere. I'll invest in that, right? It's the same thing with Snapchat, right? I'm sorry to bring Snapchat up again, but when I looked at the numbers on Snapchat and I looked at the competitors in the market, I knew Snapchat stock was completely overpriced at where it was at. And guess what happened? It's already basically dropped by 50% because I was like, wait a minute. I've used social media. I'm a social media marketer. And I was like, Snapchat is not going to be the best medium for social media marketers to put their money into it, because someone can just swipe to the right or left, whatever, and skip the ad. On Facebook, it's so well embedded in there, you can't even tell it's an ad, right? So there's different things you can do before you actually start investing. So don't let that barrier of you don't have enough money to stop you from starting to invest. Start on learning. Use your time as the asset. Time is the greatest asset at the end of the day. So use that at first. That's your greatest capital. And then when you put money behind that, it's even more stronger because you're able to execute even harder. So anyway, thanks for watching this episode of Money One-on-One. And next episode, we'll be able to get more in detail on different types of investments. I'm probably going to start on knowledge-based items, and then, we can be able to go into different trading platforms you can be using. Slowly push into more technical, advanced stuff, but kind of giving an overhead right now for the last couple of episodes. Thanks for watching the video. Hope you like it, and see you in another episode of Money One-on-One. Peace out.